What's up, guys, and welcome back to SCUM. Now, this is a new season for this new update. We're starting over because, one, we had a new update, and two, I gotta be honest, I was kind of getting burnt out on the old season with the restrictions that we had. It was a fun thing to experiment with, but honestly, just getting back to just having fun with SCUM without all of the restrictions and whatnot. So we don't really have anything special going on this season. The puppets are back to pretty much default. We still have puppet numbers maxed out and everything like that, but they don't have any kind of wonky health or or speed or damage or anything like that. And there's no restrictions on stuff that I can use. So this is just going to be a good old-fashioned SCUM season where we can do whatever the heck we want to. Now, we started in kind of an awkward spot. We started way the hell up here. Not a great spot to start, but, we're not too far from some useful stuff, so we're going to do what we can here. And I guess technically starting up here in the snowy area does give you the benefit of you start out with some better gear and stuff. Or more clothing anyway. Why is my mouse not working? Anywho, for my character stats, let's see, where are those? Here we go. See, I ended up focusing on intelligence for once. I don't normally do that. But I wanted better survival and medical, and I don't really use much from dexterity. The main thing that I want from dexterity is lockpicking. So, these are the con, I just went full endurance because running is easier to improve. And then for strength, focused on archery, but with a little bit in everything else. Anywho, sorry, we're freezing to death, so I'm going to keep running. And as you can see, I do still have the DLC starter pack, so I get to start off with the little courier backpack and some essentials here. And I've already gone ahead and made us a bow. There we are. For those of you that have been enjoying the Vane series, I will continue to do stuff with Vane. But the Vane videos do not get nearly as much attention as the SCUM videos. People like this channel for SCUM, so I'm going to focus on SCUM, but we will still continue with Vane. It's just going to be less frequent, so it'll probably be like a once-a-week Vane video, and the rest will be SCUM. Don't know if we're going to run into any NPCs here. So where the hell's the hole in the wall? I'm hoping that with us starting up this way, maybe we can find some kind of decent stuff. Because in those buildings there, you do have some military stuff. So maybe... Where's the frickin' hole in the wall? Anywho, what are you guys thinking of the new SCUM update thus far? I haven't really done much with it. This is the first actual video that I've done. Damn it. I went the long way around. That's fine. That I've done on it aside from the, oh, are you freaking kidding me? You can tell I don't come up here very much. I don't know where the hell anything is here. Well, hi, friendo. Excuse me, sir. Kabiff. Interesting. The bow seems much slower. Oh! I forgot. You guys limp now. Hey, you have more of my arrows than that. Give them back. I need them. Yeah, the bow seems much slower now, which is a bit unfortunate. Ooh, money. I will take money. We can actually use money this time. Sprinting through the woods is probably not the smartest. Yeah, that bow draw is really slow. Interesting. I don't really care about that right now. Ooh, well, I can't use that either. I was gonna say I could make an improvised rifle and potentially use that, but no, I really can't, because the improvised rifle does not use 50 cal. Damn it, where's the hole in the wall? Jeez. You guys are probably sitting there going, it was 10 feet to your left from where you started. But you guys know me, I'm a big old stupid, so I'm gonna do this the hard way. And literally run all the frickin' way around. Oh, there's more stuff down there. I forgot about that. Like I said, I don't come here very often. Like, ever. In fact. Are you... Really? Fine. See, this is why I went with endurance rather than running. Endurance gives me more stamina. Running just makes me run faster. But like I said, run... Aha! Hole in the wall. Finally. I come in here and immediately get shot by an NPC. I'm trying to kind of hug the wall to see if I can trigger any of them inside, if there are any. I don't know if there will be. Be nice if there's not. I will try to craft the improvised pistol anyway, though. We need 2 scraps, some bolts. The wire is going to be the tricky thing. Everything else is easy peasy. More or less, anyway. Hello? Good, maybe nobody? Fantastic. Well, there's the scrap. Oh, I forgot. We don't have room for things. Right. I wish you could put stuff back into these, though. That'd be great. I'm curious. Nope, that just puts... Well, there's not a container there, genius. Ooh. I don't like the coloring of the blue one. It's... I mean, up here, I guess it's not bad. Anywhere else on the map, it's just kind of obnoxious to me. You know what? I want that one over this one. And then I don't need you. Yeah. You know what? Let's not bother searching for scrap and whatnot right now. Let's just wait and see what we can find for weapons. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually lockers here, aren't there? I should probably take those. Oh, gunpowder. Oh, I don't have the inventory space to take you right now. We will do that later, though. Because I keep saying this every season. You guys are like, yeah, we don't trust you anymore, you lying sack of crap. You're not ever going to craft ammo. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'm stupid and I forget. Ooh, an actual backpack. Bacchus Packus, yes please. You just get down in there. Yeah, just put all this. Now, yeah, I'm going to say, why am I doing that? We can just Clickety clickety. There we go, splendiferous. Now, you guys notice, stuff gets damaged easier now. This is 82%. This is 88%. These should not have any damage on them yet, but they do. So that's something new with this season, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm trying to decide if it's worth cutting those into rags. You know what? It is, because we can use the rags later. We can potentially use them for rope or something like... Oh, well, we get a whopping 2 of them. Hey, goody there, looky there. They just stack now. That's the thing. You don't make a bundle of rags anymore, is what I've been told. You just get a stack of rags. So, that's an interesting change. Ooh, hey, I like those better than than these. Yeah, they take up more space, but they hold 4 times as much. So we're going to take that. You know, it'd be interesting if, like, up here, stuff like that would actually be frozen, and you have to thaw it before you can drink it. So I'm noticing my mouse is not wanting to cooperate. It seems like it's a little bit laggy. Ammunition. Right now, I would absolutely take a 38 revolver. You betcha. The hell? Why did it make that shink noise? Oh, because I had my knife out, didn't I? We're not gonna bother with that just yet. I just said we're not gonna bother with that, and here I am bothering with it. There we go. There we go. You get on number 3 there. Number 3. There we go. How many bullets we got for you? Not very many. That's one thing, like, because the AP has the, you know, silver on top or the white on top, it obscures the number of bullets. I can't tell if it's 14 or 4. Whatever. That's not the button I was trying to press. Reload, please. Oh, goody. It looks like maybe it is 14. Ha 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 ha. Or something. Maybe not 14. I don't know what it is now, but, you know, whatever. Who cares? It's some number of bullets. We has bullets now. Splendiferous. Well, see already, this place was a good place to start. Oh, well, looky there. More bullets for... More bullets. Thank you. What beeth you? Ooh, undershirt. Yes, please. Cut that into rags. We can just add that to the pile. Alright, I need to make sure that I'm keeping room in here for you, huh? You turn that way, and then you go down there, please. Thank you. Let's see what happens. Yes! Stuff auto stacks now. Okay, but so, rags, you only get 3 in a stack. But yeah, so you can't do bundle of rags anymore, it looks like. Fair enough. Alrighty, well. Got their flare, I don't care about that. God, those white pants with the blue jacket and the green hat. Kind of look like I escaped from the mental institution, huh? Put that away. Give me my boomstick. I want the boomstick in case we run into NPCs. There's not a whole lot here, huh? I've got a box full of bolts, so I don't care about those. Technically, I guess I don't need the bolts now. Unless I want to try to make an improvised rifle. Is we have gloves already. Does the improvised rifle take anything different? It takes big chunk instead of stick. Got it. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, we could make everything there because we can make rope out of the rags. We could make. I would go out and chop down a bush to get the logs there. What are you? Garrison cap. Well, that's new. Damn it. Yeah, that's a new one. They didn't mention that. Huh. Fascinating. I don't like it, but it's interesting that it's there. I'd really like to find a needle and thread so I can repair this backpack. Or just a better backpack. Could I just find like a hiking backpack or an assault backpack? That'd be great. There's a smacker do. I guess we could do that. We'll take those. How many nails do we need for a spiked bat? Wire bat. Where's the spiked one? Can you not do a spiked one anymore? I thought you could do a spiked baseball bat. There, I'm just a big stupid. Oh, fantastic. You only need one nail. Well, we had that back here somewhere, didn't we? Was it here? No. Where was that nail? Where was the nail? It wasn't here, was it? No. Drat. Where the heck was that nail? It wasn't any of these. Curses. Was it in one of the military? It surely wasn't in one of the military crates, was it? It was in the military crate. All right, then. Well, there we... Why does it say I can't do it? There, now can I do it? Thank you. Well, let's see if my mouse works any better now. I've got my new mouse pad over here. Smacker do. Hot diggity dang. I'm gonna have to get used to this being hands up here. Anywho, fantastic. We're actually doing pretty darn good already, huh? We got us a shillelagh. We got us a pointy stick thrower. Ooh. You know, I like the camo one, actually. I really like the camo one right now. God, now my mouse is super sensitive because... bolt, rubber band. I don't really care about any of that stuff. Another box of bolts. Ooh, a lighter. Yes, I do want the lighter, please. Thank you. Actually, put the lighter in that one. Oh, lead plate. You know what? It doesn't matter because right now I'm not bothering with making ammo at the moment. Hey, what are you? Ooh. Problem is I hate those. I really hate them. I do. Ooh, bullets. I do like those, though. I will happily take some bullets. Thank you. No, not that one. Yeah, go with the bow, please. Thank you. Now, those of you that spend much time up in the snowy area, what do you guys think of this area? I've only been up here like twice or something like that. So I don't really know much about it. I know that it exists, but I don't ever come up here, so... Sorry, I'm trying to be cautious when I enter these buildings, just in case we got friendos. Another one of those helmets. I don't want those. Ooh, hey, that'll do. Knife. You go over there. I would really like to find a better knife. What condition is mine in? Mine's perfectly fine. That one's more fine, though. That one's even gooder. God, my mouse is either too sensitive or laggy. There's no in between. Hey. Well, at least now we match top and bottom. Except for the hat. Is that one? No. My gloves match my hat, and then my jacket and pants match each other, so... What happened? Hey, where did you come from? God, this bow is really slow to draw. Yeah, I think they slowed down the bow draws. Because that sure seems a lot slower than it was before. Oh, that's for the Mauser, though. The Car 98. I want... I really want... Sorry, you guys know that I love the Car 98. Ooh, metal arrows. I don't have room for the metal. Yes, I do. I can stick them down there in my pants. Seems very uncomfortable, but hey, you know what? Huh, interesting. They've made the weights more detailed. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, those are 95. What are these? 82. Let's whippity swappity to those. You know what? Let's ditch that rag just because we really don't need it. NVG, damn. I mean, those bring some money at the trader, but that doesn't really matter right now. Because our fame point, what are our fame points at? 19. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit before we can even do much with the traders. Because heck, the armory, which is the main one that I want, I can't really do anything until I get to... What is it? Well, heck, I don't know. They may have changed it even. I'm thinking it was like to actually get anything useful. Ooh, I like that one better. Slightly more damaged, but that's okay, I suppose. You know what? Stick that down there. All of this stuff goes over here then. Do we need the chocolate bar right now? Not really, but I mean, it's not going to hurt to have it, I suppose. We can get rid of it quickly if we decide we need the inventory space. Okay. That's a little better. I like the woodland camo. And I prefer the traditional style camo like this over the digital camo, personally. Let's see, I don't really... maybe I do. Yeah, there's some stuff over here. It's not military stuff. I'm trying to decide this time around what we want to try to rock as far as weapons. Realistically, for a good while, it's just going to be whatever we can get our hands on. You know, but once we actually get to where we can... Wait a minute, hey, we might be able to find screwdrivers in these cars. I forgot about that. None of those are screwdrivers. You don't have really any charge left. Screwdriver? I still... I don't know. I dislike the way that you use screwdrivers in SCUM for lockpicking. I really much prefer the way that they did it in Vane. Ooh, thick nylon line. You know what? I could use that for making a sewing kit. Fantastic. So now we just need a needle, which we can get from a puppet. Or we got one right there. I guess we have to yoink that out of there first, doesn't we? Sewing kit, thank you. Now I can repair thingies and such. I'm not going to just yet, just because this is not necessarily the gear that I want long term. But if we get to a point where we need it, then we'll go ahead and do it. But the point is, we got it now. Can I put why are you in there? You get out of there. I don't need you anymore. Sewing kit. I like having the sewing kit in just something that has like one slot like that. One or two slots. Just so it's easy to find. Flint and steel. We have a lighter. Right? Didn't we pick up a lighter? Yeah, we got a lighter. The flint and steel actually has more uses, but that's okay. I don't use them often enough. I need to start using them more, don't I? I already searched those. We need to start trying to do things a little bit more immersively sometimes, I think. You know, when nighttime comes around, you know, hunker down in a place and, you know, build a fire, cook some food if we got it. Anybody in here? I don't hear voices, which my therapist tells me is a good thing. For the record, no, I'm not in therapy. That was a joke. Although I do talk to myself a lot, but you guys know that much. Damn it, give me a screwdriver. I want screwdriver. Because I think in here are some of the lockpickery dudes. Security lockers. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Ooh. Beef stew. Yes, please. Ooh, paracompote. Now, I debate about, well, like right now, typically I have the food consumption lowered for SCUM. We do that on the Wolfpack server too. It's slowed down a little bit Just from the standpoint of, it seems like the default is very high, to where, like, half your backpack needs to be food. Ooh. The new survival knife! Oh, spiff diddly dee! Would you look at that with your eyes? Ha 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 ha. Now, how do you get the flint and steel out of it? Because it's supposed to also have flint and steel in it. How do you get that out? Or can you just use it to light a fire? Because, I mean, you can see the flint right there on the guard. Oh, man, that's a good find. I'm curious to see how effective it is as a weapon. So we're going to use this on the next puppet we come across. How we doing on water? We're okay, but let's go ahead and take a drink. Splendid. But I am curious what you guys think in terms of like if we should up the hunger speed. Duct tape, always useful. I say always useful, and then I very rarely use it in SCUM. There's a screwdriver and a good smartphone battery that I don't have a use for at the moment, but if we can find us a headlamp or something, could prove useful. I really don't think there's going to be anything in here, is there? No, there's rag strip. But that way we would have to go after food more often. You know, if we increase the metabolism where we would have to go after food more often, that could push us to do more hunting and stuff like that. So, let me know what you guys think on that. I have no use for that at the moment. I also have no use for that because we have this new thing. How much room do you take? You just take up one. Okay. Those are... I can't remember if those are valuable. I don't remember. We'll hold on to it for the time being. I don't have anything that really needs that. I don't think. I mean, I can't repair you with it. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything that needs that right now. Oh, also the bows. Now, something they mentioned. The bows will take a small amount of damage every time you use them now. You know, that didn't really used to be the case with the bows, or they took so little damage that you never really noticed it. But now, the devs have said the bows will take noticeable damage as you use them. So that's interesting. We don't have any lockpicks yet, do we? No, I need to... Hey, I can't put you on anything. I also... we have a little bit of room. And... Well, I'll tell you what. I can put you in there, and then you can just... Never mind, you're too heavy. Can I please find a box of bobby pins? 1011 rail. I don't care about that. How are we liking these ones? That's not the thing I was trying to search. How do we like those compared to the other ones? Oh, these are clear now. I want the other ones. I like having sunglasses, thank you. Where did those frickin' things go then? Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Come on, box of bobby pins. The one time that I will never find bobby pins is the one time I'm really looking for bobby pins. I really don't have a use for it, and I don't have enough space to carry it. I would bet that that would bring decent money at the trader, but again, I can't really do a lot with it, so. A mobile phone. I personally don't have much use for the mobile phones, aside from technically, I guess you know, that can be how you get your first quests and whatnot, but I typically don't use them, but maybe we need to do that more this season, huh? Actually focus on doing quests. It would give us something to do. You know, as opposed to, hey, just go around and loot. You know, it would give us a reason to loot and specific things to look for, wouldn't it? I'm curious if they changed the quests at all with this update. I can't do anything with that. I think I see a Deagle flashlight down there. I do. Now, can I hold the M9 flashlight in my hands? Yes, I can. There, that's the button. Okay. Awesome. I would... Ooh, a raincoat. Oh, man, you're pretty badly damaged. Can I fix the raincoat with the duct tape? Can't I... Isn't that a thing that you can do? Use duct tape to fix the raincoat? I believe... see what happens there. Duct tape. Sounds like it's using duct tape. Yep, duct tape. Oh, damn, it used all the duct tape. Whoo! But hey, we got us a full bright red raincoat and bright blue pants. Man, we're stealthy as hell right now, aren't we? I'm like John Cena. You'll never see me. I'm invisible. Or like Drax from Avengers. I don't remember if it was Infinity War or Endgame, but, you know, he's like, I've mastered the art of moving so slowly that I'm invisible. Meanwhile, me out here sprinting around in a bright red coat. I'm invisible! You can't see me! I heard you, goat. Oh, oh, what the heck. I'm a big dumb. Oh, poop. I could have had a quiver by now. I could have. What do I need for the leather one, then? I don't want to kill the goat just for the leather, because we don't need the meat, but next puppet we find is getting turned into a quiver. Shut up, goat. Don't make me change my mind. I didn't even search some of this in here, did I? Or did I? Maybe I did. I did. Yeah, I searched everything in here. Right. Did I search these? No, because this is where security locker is. I'm a stupid. Man, me big smart, huh? Hey, camo jacket. 98%. Perfect. That one does not need repair. Beautiful. Oh, that only has one use left. Get rid of that then. Technically I could cut this into rags. Oh, Aha, that turned into a lot of rags. I don't need that many. I need 5. Well, no, 'cause I could also use rope. Couldn't I? I need rope and a stick. Yeah. What does it take to make the rope? Again, it doesn't really matter because I'd really rather have the leather one. Hee hee ha ha ho ho. We're gonna go ahead and repair that one. Hiking backpack, yes please. Hee hee ha ha ho ho. Open this up. All of this stuff goes in there now. Do we have another spot for those? Let's put the lighter up there because I like having, like, in the undershirt. I like having money. Money, 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 money. All right, Mr. Krabs. I don't care about the garrison caps. I really don't. Wait, have there always been 2 security lockers in here? Man, that's frustrating. I don't have any bobby pins. I'm sure we can find some around here somewhere. Maybe. I hope. We did check this thing, didn't we? No. Good grief. How much? Can I search the trash can? No. Okay. Well, we got us enough lockpicks to do this, assuming I don't break the lockpicks, which, you know, that's always a possibility. Oh, get those dang gloves off. Ha-ha. A claymore and a I can't pull that. Damn it. Pretty sure I can't anyway. Let's give it a try. Well, I can, but I can't hold it for more than about half a second. That's unfortunate. Ah, man. If I can't hold it any longer than that, then it really doesn't do me any good, does it? Really? None of the stuff in here was useful. Man, that's frustrating. I mean, that bow would be nice, but like I said, I can't do anything with it right now. I need like a 70-pound bow. That's what I really need. Okay, well, and we only got 1 lockpick and 1 screwdriver use left currently. It's unfortunate. But that's okay. We'll get stuff figured out if we find more thingies. Check all of these already? No, I did not. Nothing. Nothing. Well, heck. There's something I can immediately turn into a lockpick. Beautiful. Now I just need more screwdriver. Hey, whoa, wait, what the, where did my, where the hell did I drop my pistol? Oh, really? over here somewhere? Because it was likely in something I took off. I think it may have been in my other jacket. Or was it in my backpack? It may have been in my other backpack. Was it in my backpack? Was it in this? No. And it's not just laying on the floor in here. Damn it. May not even be in this building. Thought it was, though, because didn't I have that on? Pretty sure I had it out when we entered this building. There you are. Aha. Okay, crisis averted. Great. Ooh, there's a rager in here. Missing some stuff, but there's a rager in here. Bedroll, I really don't have a use for that at the moment. I mean, I'm fine with the gloves we have. They're working well for us. Binoculars, I don't care. Ooh, 22 rounds of 9mm. Yes, please. Advanced lockpick. Now I just need advanced screwdriver. You know, big yeller. Ooh, box of ammunition. Okay, now we need to find something that runs 9mm. Yes, we definitely need to find something that runs 9mm. I'm so glad I can use 9mm again this time. Ooh. That still kind of makes me sad. The 7.62x39, because they kept talking for a long time about adding the SKS to the game, and they never did. They've been talking about that since well before they were talking about the Tommy gun, and they just seem to have forgotten about it. Like, nah, nobody wants that. Like, I want it. I would like the SKS, please. I like the SKS. I really do. I like it. But they said, nah, we forgot about that. We don't want you to have nice things. Here's a garrison cap instead. But, you know, they were talking about, like, the SKS and the trench gun, which would be, you know, a pump-action shotgun. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. Capable of slam fire, which would mean faster rate of fire. We don't need more bandages right now. We got 2 packs of emergency bandages. Both are full. So I don't need another one at the moment. We only have 1 screwdriver, though. So I'm going to come back for these. So we started on that end. Let's see if we can't find us another screwdriver. That's not a screwdriver, but we could technically mount that on there. God, I really don't like the way it looks, though. I really don't. I hate the rails on these. Now, if they could add like the Smith & Wesson TRR8, that would be a nice revolver. That's an 8-round 357 Magnum revolver. That's already set up to have rails attached to it. I think I've told you guys about it before. It was designed for SWAT. They wanted it. They wanted a pistol for their front man that's running the shield, because obviously you know it's hard to use a rifle or a pump shotgun or anything like that, even just a semi-auto shotgun, when you're holding a shield. So they typically want a pistol for that guy, but they were running into problems with the shield interfering with the operation of the slide. Oh, you've only got one wheel. No front seat. Great. No battery. You do have an alternator, but man, you're missing a lot. But anyway, so they wanted a revolver with better capacity. They said they want a revolver with the capability or capacity of a 1911 pistol. So Smith & Wesson came up with that. And we'll take that in case we find something we can put it on. And it's a pretty nice revolver. I've got one. I like them. No, yes. I'm not going to bother with 22s right now. We already have something better. Cheeseburger. A Beesburger MRE. Delectable. Actually, they're probably really not. Come on, screwdriver. Damn it. Just a single-use screwdriver, even. Because I just need, right now, one more screwdriver use. Can I have one more screwdriver use? No, of course not. Why would I be able to get that? Well, let's go ahead and get the one locker that we can. Hopefully it's got something better in it than the last ones did. It's got something better than the last ones did. I don't have a magazine for it, but that's okay. That's definitely something useful. If I can just get a magazine for that. I mean, we got 5 bullets for it. Man. Honestly, I'd even settle for a pry bar right now just to get that other locker open. Now, did I search all of this stuff yet? No. Screwdriver? Screwdriver. Screwdriver. That's not a screwdriver. Oh, I don't even like those. I'm going to go with no for right now. 1, we don't have any ammo for it anyway. And 2, we don't have the pistol. And 3, I just don't care. I'm curious, do those ones, how do they look? Oh, they're just the black ones. I actually, black and gray. I kind of like those, actually. I think we'll stick with, what the hell? There we go. I think we'll just stick with those for now. You can put the lockpick away, thank you. I don't think we're going to be doing much fighting with the lockpick. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you can stab somebody with it. I don't know. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Like stab one of the puppets through the eye with a lockpick. That actually be effective. Well, I think that's pretty well it for this area down here. Did we check? Yeah, that's that busted house that we looked at. Because, yeah, we checked that side. Here's the busted Rager that we can't do anything with. Oh, how much more stuff is there here? Holy crap, there's stuff up there, there's stuff over yonder. And we're already at an hour. So I'll tell you what, I think we're going to call this episode here, and we'll just finish this place up next time. Because I see a couple of barracks buildings, I see more stuff up there, I see more stuff up yonder ways. And I don't remember how much stuff is actually here. But we do also have this bunker up here. I don't remember if this is an abandoned bunker or an active bunker, but we could potentially check it while we're up here if it's one we can get into. Dang it, this button. But anyway, I think that'll do it for this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd greatly appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you would like to see more content. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for things that we could do to make this season interesting, let me know. I'm always up for new ideas. But like I said, right now, I'm just kind of going to do whatever the hell we want to do. But if you've got any suggestions on what we could do, let me know. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and plug the links in the description. So we've got St. Jude Children's Hospital and Wounded Warrior Project, both linked in the description. So if you'd like to support either of those charities, please go check out those links. Then we've got my Discord server, as well as the Discord server for the Wolfpack multiplayer SCUM server. That's the SCUM server that I do all my live streams on. It's a nice chill PvE server. We have player-to-player damage turned off, so it is true PvE. You're not going to kill other players or get killed by other players, even with friendly fire. You can still damage each other's equipment and gear and stuff like that, but you won't accidentally kill each other. But it's just a nice, chill server with a bunch of chill people on it. So if you're looking for a nice laid-back server to just meet some people to have some fun with, it's a great server. If you're just getting started with SCUM, it's a great server to learn on. It's got pretty much the same settings that I've got here. So we have no sentries and no sentries, no drop ships. But we've got puppet numbers boosted, NPC numbers boosted, animal numbers boosted, loot boosted a little bit, etc., etc. So it's a nice, chill, fun server to play on. So if you're looking for something like that, go check out that link. Make sure you read the server rules page. That will tell you the rules and the settings that we have for the server. And if it all sounds like something you'd like to try, get in touch with either myself, Necros, or Cornbread through Discord. We are the admins for the server. We'll have a couple questions for you, and then we can get you set up with the password. And then we've got my wife's YouTube channel, where she does a variety of videos, including ambient rain videos, comedy videos, paranormal videos, where she posts informational content on various haunted locations, as well as some evidence that we have captured because we are amateur paranormal investigators. And then we do family live streams over there, where we play games like Phasmophobia. So if any of that content sounds interesting to you, go check out her channel. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.